places I've been. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take this pain away, God set me free. Take the anger from my heart, Father of mine, between you and me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, God, if you're watching over me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, you guys, welcome back. Glad to be here. I hope everybody's doing alright today. We're about to do some flights this evening in the 600. I got to get some flights completed for the airline that I'm flying for in a pilot's life, because the only way to move up and to get better jobs is do the flights. So we got to do it. I don't know if you guys seen it, but we did last night. We watched or listened to a review of the 200, and I'll tell you what, if you want to see what that's about, the sounds, go grab it. Now, I downloaded, because I thought, well, I'm going to be a patron for this guy, and I can use that sound pack on the 777F. But I don't know that you can or not. It looks like maybe you can't, because he's got one for the 777-300ER. But even though they're all the same, I don't know if you can make it work for that one or not. It doesn't really say much about it. I've got it downloaded, but I don't know how you would get that to work for the 777F. I don't know. But by the time I get it figured out, the 200 will be out, and then I'll just grab it. That'd be that. So, anyways, we are going to, let me close this page. We don't need this. We can just close that. Alright, go over here. Okay, so here's I got to get my flight information. Let's go ahead and go KGRR. We'll set up our flight first.
Activities. Button 4 of 5. Test your skills with landing challenge at Marketplace. Button 3 of 5. World map.
World map.
Press search results. Aircraft selection and customization. Aircraft selection.
Then we'll
Search bar.
jump in the 600 here.
600. Boeing 737 to 600 cruise speed selected.
There we go.
737 to 600. Aircraft selection.
Go back out of that.
Select departure. Combo box. Switch departure and arrival. Select departure. Search
Departure is going to be KGRR.
KGRR. Select departure. KGR. Switch departure and select
And we're
arrival.
going to KSFB, because that is our main hub.
Orlando. Select arrival. KSFB or switch departure and arrival. KSFB Orlando. Switch.
Perfect.
Runway 35.
Okay.
Drop-down list.
35. Now let's get a
Gate
gates.
slash parking. Gate slash parking. Parking 1 fuel box. Parking 4 fuel box. Parking 4 fuel box. Parking 5 ramp GA small. Parking 6 ramp GA small. Parking 5 ramp. Parking 6 ramp. Parking 7 ramp GA small. Parking 8 ramp GA small.
Okay, let's go to
Parking 9 ramp GA small. Parking 10 ramp GA small. Parking 11 ramp GA small. Run. Gate. Parking 11 ramp GA
go
small.
to 11 there.
Drop down list.
Oh, let me get the chat going too. Hold on.
Loading, please wait. 32%.
Okay, so let's get chat. Okay, chat is up. We are on BBI Pilots, Lounging with John, and also on TikTok, Lounging with John. Got some announcements I'm going to throw out there here in just a little bit. Just bear with me after we get things set up here.
Loading, please wait.
Okay, this is our briefing here.
Loading, please wait. 84.
Okay, there's that. Get our fuel here. Okay, and we'll get our routes. Alright, there we go. Close the Simbri page. $39,000 feet. Okay, so we got that done. Let's export our flight plan real quick. Alright.
Ready to fly.
There we go. Alright, good deal. So chat is up, and let me tell Lois Hughes, hey, I'm on YouTube.
Sending to Lois.
Send. Tell Brandon, hey, we are on YouTube.
Sending to
Send. Tell Josh, hey, we are live.
Sending to Josh.
Send. Alright. I always send out a few of them to a few people, but you should get the notifications. But, you never know. Alright, so we're sitting at KGRR. We're at gate 11. Let's see. Not far from Forest Hill, Michigan, actually. Kilo Golf Romeo KGRR is our location, and we're headed back to my airport's main hub, which is Kilo Sam Foxtrot Bravo KSFB. Alright, that said, let's go ahead and get some stuff loaded here. We'll hit new flight there. And while I'm waiting on that, we'll go ahead and run first officer here. All right. Oh, let me check this real quick, you guys. Hold on 1 second.
TikTok comic messages, comma group, comma 2 minutes ago, comma Lois Hughes, comma 2 text messages. Show notification messages, comma group, messages, comma group, comma 2 minutes ago, comma Lois Hughes, comma you on late sir lol button. Messages, message, space, redictate. Double hyphen tap to start dictation period. Double hyphen tap with 2 fingers when finished period.
Oh, first officer loves to shut up my screen reader, don't you? Shame on you.
Dictate. Double hack.
Yes, I went out with Jordan and got back. Then we were outside talking, me and Jordan was, so I was gone for the better part of the day.
Inserted yes comic message. Send button. Send message. Send. Dictate button.
Alright.
Brandon Armstrong. I love how voiceover loves to announce every single punctuation.
Yeah, I don't even pay no attention to it. Alright, let's see here. Allegiant requesting VIP to our destination.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
8:02 p.m.
Of course it will. Of course it will. Brandon, how was your event that you went to earlier today? Alright, we'll connect this.
Allegiant 2182.
8:02
Alright, we
p.m.
got a new VIP mission for you. You are transporting a prominent politician to a political rally. The politician is known for their charismatic speeches and engaging personality.
Good evening, Captain.
They are traveling alone but have a small entourage waiting at the destination. The politician works for a fictional political party.
You can go ahead and get our IFR clearance.
Being very chatty and friendly. The destination
Brandon
is Pittsburgh
Armstrong.
International Airport, KPIT.
I enjoyed breakfast, it was very good.
Copy that. I'll get our IFR
We're sending
clearance.
a crew over now. You can
That is not where we are going. We are headed to the destination of Kilo Sam Foxtrot Bravo KSFB. I hate when they mess up destinations.
Clearance, Allegiant 2182, requesting our IFR clearance. We have Delta.
Allegiant 2182, Grand Rapids clearance understood. Your destination is KSFB. Please confirm if you need a new clearance for your flight. I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute. Allegiant 2182, cleared to Sanford. Radar vectors Fort Wayne. Then as filed.
Evening, Captain. We are just getting situated. Just to let you know, we have a nervous flyer this time around. It'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
Squawk 2344, expect runway 26 left.
Alright, there we go. And she switched to ground. I'm not going to go back to their channel to correct that because it's just it does it. I don't know why it messes up sometimes, but it does.
Captain, we are secure and good to go.
And I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
8:05 p.m. 2 notifications. Messages, 1 minute ago, say intentions, flag line, text message. Swipe up to unlock messages, 1 minute ago, say intentions, flag line, messages, 2 minutes ago, lowest, 8:05, messages, 2 minutes ago, say intentions, flag, messages, 2 minutes ago, lowest, use, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks emoji, button. Messages, space, dictate.
But we are on YouTube flying now.
Insert message, text field, send, button, send message, messages, your text message, lowest use, smiling face, read 8:0, your text message, yes, I went out with Jordan and got back then with, read 8:02 p.m., heading level 3. Your read 8:02 p.m., heading level 3.
Wow, where did the day go?
Dictate. Double.
Wow, the day did go by fast, didn't it? Holy cow.
Insert message, send, button, send message, send.
Went out to eat with my son, and we went to Texas Roadhouse, and usually anytime you go there, you usually get a wait, and we had to wait for 35 minutes. Well, the Texas Roadhouse is actually connected to the mall, so we was able to just walk around while we waited for our spot, and that worked out pretty good. But it was funny because the steak that I got, which is now in there in the fridge, with I got some sauteed mushrooms, a 16-ounce sirloin steak, and some steak fries, and anyway, we're going to leave, and this kid was getting ready to order with his family or whatever, and he told the waitress he wanted the biggest steak that they got. And he's like, that's a 32-ounce steak. Dude, that's like the size of your plate. I've got a 16-ounce, and that's big enough, but 32? My gosh. Alright, so I'm going to plan page real quick, do this while we're waiting on him. We'll go max break.
Would you mind checking the SIDS and stars? Heading out for my checks.
Alright, now we'll do our SID and stars here. $26. Direct to foie. Okay, no transition for the takeoff here. So we'll take that, then we'll go back here. Alright, and our arrival, 9 left, Thor 3, Kyleg. Execute, then we'll go here. Alright, we'll take that. And then let's go and see here. I'm gonna go look at something real quick. Alright, let's go over here. 39,000. Okay, don't like that. Alright, so I'll just leave that alone. There we go. Then we're going to do .4 on trim. Brandon, how you been doing, buddy? .01, we'll take that. That's good enough. See what I mean by flying in the 777 and coming back and flying this? You get to learn it so good. Now I've done everything with my cost. I mean, I've done my route. I did all that. I did my
Brandon Armstrong.
Takeoff.
Doing
and
good.
approach.
Just about to go fix me some dinner, but
I
haven't
did
decided what to
my
fix yet.
perf in it, my thrust, you know, all of it. I mean, I'm done. I'm done. I'm waiting on him now. I'm just kind of chilling, like, hey, what's this guy taking so long for? But we can go and go to our leg page. I'm just requesting my win.
Aircraft looks good.
Alright, then we'll go here. forecast. Load. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I've got leftovers in there. Obviously I brought home with me, but the only thing I gotta say about them is that we had the it's called an onion, basically like an onion loaf, and they just take an onion, a giant onion, and they deep fry it, and then you just peel off the onion rings from it, and it's got a sauce in the middle of it that you can dip it in or whatever, and then the rolls with the cinnamon butter, which is amazing. But the fries are good, but they oversalt them. Like, they really put the smack down on them French fries, fellas.
Brandon Armstrong. Yet it's called a blooming onion.
Yeah, I think they call it something different there. Cause they said a different name for it too. They got a couple different names they call it.
Oxygen. Tested. Navigation, transfer, and display switches. Normal and auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization
But
mode selected.
it's really good.
Auto. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off.
Yeah, they got like 3 or 4 different names I've heard people call that. So I'm like, I don't care what y'all call it. I'm just gonna eat it. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see what. Let's take my mess and drop my lid. Alright, let's take a look here and see. But yeah, really good. Alright, so he's waiting on me. So we're going to do Alt M. Right off 5. That's off 3 for door. Then we'll close that door. Now, in the 600, the menu is a little different than the 700. So you heard me say right soft 5, and then left off 3 for doors. And the 777, it's right soft 6 to that menu.
I love a good steak.
And then left soft 3. Well done. My steak has to be well done. I don't do that pink stuff. That's disgusting. All right. Okay. Allegiant Airline requesting pushback with startup and tail direction.
Allegiant 2182, this is the clearance frequency. Please contact ground on 121.8 for pushback and startup instructions.
Allegiant Airline requesting pushback with startup and tail direction.
So what are these announcements?
I'll get there. Just ain't there yet, my friend.
Allegiant 2182, pushback and start approved, tail north.
Alright, tail north.
8:22 p.m.
Alright. Yep, I'll get to that here in a little bit at some point.
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel 17046 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 125. Heading 267. Altitude 39000. Set. Takeoff speeds. B1 142. BR 146. B2 151. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and zero. Anti-collision lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Okay. Allegiant requesting tug.
Ground to cockpit, tug is on its way. Good evening, John.
Good evening. Alright. Tug's on the way.
8:24 p.m.
Yeah, if you guys watched the stream last night, like I said,
Ground to cockpit, the tug is already connected. 5 has been inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
hold on, guys.
Brandon Armstrong. Ground to flight deck tug is on its way and going to mess up LOL.
Don't jinx it, bro. You're too negative. Alright. Park and brake released, ready for pushback, tail to the north.
Ground to cockpit. Alright, starting pushback, tail to the north.
Yeah, I think we'll be good this time.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence. Starting engines.
Good deal.
Captain John, the cabin is ready for departure.
Starting engine
8:26 p.m.
I'm glad it didn't go by your assumption there,
Hey
Brandon.
folks, welcome aboard Allegiant Air Flight
Thank
4218,
God.
heading from Grand Rapids to sunny Orlando. Our captain today is John, and assisting him is First Officer JD. I'm Emma, your flight attendant for this journey. Our flight time is expected to be about 2 hours and 11 minutes.
So what I was going to say is, if you didn't watch last night, go back and watch
First,
the live stream from last night,
to the buckle until it clicks.
and we played a video on that was on
In the
YouTube
event of a change in cabin
doing a
temperature,
review of
oxygen
the
masks will automatically drop from the panel.
200 that's coming out. If you want to hear them sounds, I'm super excited. So if you want to hear about that, you can listen to that video that we did last night when we did a flight.
In case of a water leak,
Brandon, you was listening, wasn't you? What'd you think about the sound?
fasten the straps
I think
around
it's a huge
Close the vent by
improvement.
pulling the red tabs and blowing into
Huge.
the tubes. Emergency exits are located at the front and rear of the cabin.
Starting
In
engine
case of an emergency, follow the illuminated path to the nearest exit. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Brandon Armstrong. I like the sounds and wish it would come out now, lol.
It's going to be out soon. It's going to be between the 29th and the
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start.
1st of May.
Ready for disconnect.
So, it's coming. I've got a sound pack that I downloaded last night, but
Engine 1 started.
it was made for the 777-300, but
Engine 1 cut out.
I don't know if I can put that same file in the 777F or not. I need to catch up with Josh. He would know.
All engines stable.
All right. Hold on. Parking brake is set. Engines are good.
Tug disconnecting now. Stand by for confirmation that ground crew is clear.
Before taxi flow.
And it's a good sound pack that the guy made, but I don't know if I can use it, and I'm like, I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm not just gonna.
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you soon.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Progi. Auto.
Giving
Isolation.
comms to you.
Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked.
I'll handle the
Auto
taxi
brakes.
clearance.
Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
All right, yoke to the left,
Full left.
back to center,
Neutral.
We have Delta.
to the
Full
right,
right.
back to center,
Neutral.
straight back,
Full back.
center,
Full
forward.
forward.
182. Ground
Check.
rapids ground. Taxi to
Brake
runway
test.
26 left via Mike
Check.
Delta. Cross
Before
runway
taxi
27,
checklist
and
completed.
Delta 1.
Runway 26 left. Mike Delta, cross runway 17, then Delta 1. Allegiant 2182.
All right, we'll pause that and let's jump to our runway. And we're going to 26L. $261. All right, here we go.
Approaching
Prepare for
runway
takeoff.
26
Before takeoff,
left.
Allegiant 2182. Contact tower on 135.65. Have a good evening.
Flow completed. Before takeoff checklist.
Flaps. Sit. Stabilization trim. Sit. Transponder. Sit. Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for takeoff. Notified. Before takeoff, checklist completed.
Cabin crew, get ready for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Alright, guys. Should be good here. Alright, got my attitude mode. It's enabled. Now, I don't use the runway guidance because it's just not necessary. As long as you got the heading set, you should be fine. We're ready for takeoff.
Alright, contacting tower for takeoff clearance.
Wind is 230 at 11 knots. So we should have a pretty smooth takeoff here. Just want to let you know we should have a pretty smooth takeoff.
Allegiant 2182, holding short of runway 26 left, ready for takeoff.
Thanks for the heads up, Captain John. I'll make sure everything is secured and ready for a smooth takeoff.
Make sure for the dinner we don't do the same thing we always do. Make it cold cut sandwiches today.
230 at 11. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Understood, Captain John. I'll prepare cold cut sandwiches
Alright.
for dinner today.
Here we go.
Thank you for the update.
Runway 26 left, runway heading, cleared for takeoff. Allegiant 2182.
Thrust set. Checked. Speed alive. Checked. 80 knots. Checked.
Brandon Armstrong. If I had an airline that just had cold cuts, I wouldn't be a happy passenger, lol.
Positive rate.
Well, unless you're riding in first class, I
Right.
think you would be happy considering
You're
usually it's just chips or pretzels you got.
400 feet. Lateral navigation. LNAV on. Vertical navigation. VNAV on.
And I've seen sandwiches on airplanes before,
Mayday
so
on.
not sure what airplanes you flew on, but that is not uncommon.
Flaps up.
2182, contact.
Unless you're in first class, that's a different story, but
Acceleration altitude.
Brandon Armstrong. The last time I flew on a plane, all I got was cookies.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think you would be complaining having cold cut sandwiches. Matter of fact, the last flight I did, that's what we had. We had they had turkey sandwiches and ham sandwiches with chips and a soda. Depends on it. It depends on the time too. Like how far are you flying? Depends on what they serve. See, like this flight here is only 700 miles. They'd probably do a hot meal in first class for this distance, I'd say. But if it's only like a 1 hour flight or something like that, it usually is something quick and simple.
Face ID. Enter passcode.
Brandon
Enter
Armstrong. I was flying
Emergency
cross country the last flight,
Cancel
and yet
button.
all I got was
Emergency zero.
cookies.
Well, you're not going to get nothing in just a standard if you're not flying first class or nothing like that, you're not getting no dinner anyways.
Emergency button. 0.
Flow completed.
2. 1.
After takeoff
2,
checklist.
4.
Engine start switches. Off. Packs.
From any airline, like you'll either get cookies or them, you'll get like the crackers or the chips, but that's it.
Messages.
After takeoff
Taylor
checklist
Hughes,
complete.
hey period, +1 left, paren 800, Taylor Hughes, hey period, no I don't period, +1 left, paren, Crystal Ackerman, Brandon Armstrong, Josh, on red, say intentions, Josh, on red, hey, we are alive, say intent, Lois Hughes, on red, summary, off to work, pulled muscle and 1 left, paren 7, Lois Hughes, on red, summary, off to work, pulled muscle and shoulder blade, will be rough, period, message, text message, bullet RCS, message, dictate.
That is not any good at all, period. You are going to have a long night at work dealing with the pulled muscle, period. I told you about messing around with your boyfriends in the bushes. When you going to listen to your brother?
Inserted that is not any good at all, period. Message.
Brandon Armstrong. If I owned and ran an airline, I would at least give passengers something more than cookies even if they flew economy.
I bet you wouldn't, dude. Not when it comes to cost. No, you wouldn't. Unless you just don't run your business very good, but
10,000 feet.
it's all about money, dude. And if you got 200 people on an airplane and only 20 of them paid for first class, you're not going to spend that extra money.
Select all. Writing tools. Cap T.
At least I mean, maybe you would, but
Message.
it wouldn't be,
That is not any good at all, period. You are going to have a long night. Apps. Message. Text field. Is editing. That is not any good at all. Text effects. Mentions. Misspelled word. Edit. Undo. Scan text. Select. Select all. Writing tools.
I mean, I've flown regular,
Double tap to
you know, like that many a times, and it sucks, but
Table. Button. Compose. Button.
I get it.
122. Lewis. Button. Messages. Your text message. Welcome. Describe your change. Text field. Close. Button. Writing tools. Sheet grabber. Button. Writing tools. Heading. Writing tools. Head close. Button. Describe your change. Describe your change. Proofread. Button. Rewrite. Button. Friendly. Button. Professional. Button. Show original text. Dim. Button. Finished rewrite message. Your text message. Read it messages. Read 8:20. Lowest vertical add message. Text field is editing. That is not any good at all, period. You are going to have a long night at work dealing with the pulled muscle, period. I told you about messing around with your boyfriend in the bushes when you're gonna listen to your brother, period. Character mode. Send. Button. Send using text message. Text field. Insertion point at start. Text effects. Mentions. Misspelled edit. Scan text. Select. Select all. Writing tools. Match sheet grabber. Button. Writing tools. Close. Describe your change. Proofread. Rewrite. Friendly. Button. Professional. Concise.
Dear
Summary,
guests,
concise,
we've reached a
professional,
safe
button.
altitude, and
Show
you are now
original
free to
text,
use
dim,
your
button.
electronic devices.
Rewrite, dim, show original
Just a
text,
reminder
dim,
that
button,
our
dim,
onboard
button.
Wi-Fi service
Professional,
is
heading,
available
revert,
for your
button.
convenience.
Sheet grabber,
Sit back,
button,
relax,
tab.
and enjoy the ride to
Stop,
Orlando.
message, text
Thank
field
you.
is editing. That is not any good at all, period. You are going to have a long night at work dealing with the pulled muscle, period. I told you about send. Button. Send message. Send.
Roof Talon.
Button.
Yep, you have to make cuts somewhere because the price of fuel in my finance is very expensive and it ain't getting cheaper. The regulations alone make airlines lose money more
well,
than
and
profit.
the thing is, like, so I remember a few of the flights I did with George, and we were talking about that. He said it's not even, people end up getting mad at the pilot or the flight attendant. It's not even up to them. They're not the ones that decide. They don't even decide the menu. The pilot don't even decide the menus, actually. Their menus are already put together. They decide what food is going on the airplane and what's going to be given out to, different people. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality of it.
Transition altitude. Checked.
So we're climbing up to 39,000 feet on this flight today, folks. And right now it's showing 1 hour and 48 minutes until descent, but that's going to change by the time we get to cruise altitude. We are at 19,000, so we're a little over halfway to our cruise altitude. Climbing at 2618 a minute, 2,618 feet a minute. Wind is 312, 50 knots.
Brandon Armstrong. Honestly, flying in the 90s was a bit better even if you weren't in first class. I got a hot meal coming back from space camp.
Well then, dude, if you got a hot meal coming back, that wasn't normal. Somebody paid for you guys to have that meal, I guarantee it. That was probably included, because I've never seen an airline give hot food to everybody on the airplane. So that must have been a special flight. Because how many was there that got it?
Brandon Armstrong. It wasn't the entire plane, I think it was only a few of us. The plane was a regular commercial flight back to Austin.
That's what I say, your program probably paid for it somewhere or another. Let me show you guys something interesting. You know how on the 777 you'll get an alarm if the PAX is not on? Okay? Well, watch this. Alright, now let's just wait and listen. Both PAX are off right now, I'm just showing you. No caution, no warning, no alerts. So far, nothing. Matter of fact, on the 37, one of the circulation fans I can't even turn off or on. I think that's just something that maybe either a bug or didn't get completed. Still no PAX at all. None. Which I'm really surprised it's not beeping at me already.
Sonfire 11. Hi.
Hey Andy, how's it going? But yeah, it's funny because on the OTFM, the only reason I was showing you guys this because last night I was doing a short flight on a Pilot's Lab and I didn't stream it, but the packs never got turned on at all, and I never even knew about it. Like, warnings didn't go off, nothing. But I'm turning them back on now, like, well, putting them back on auto. We got them both back on auto, but I was like, man, I did a hour and 45-minute flight and it didn't even.
Sonfire 11.
The alarm didn't go off.
Office
Nothing.
died and won't work anymore.
What do you mean? What do you mean he won't work anymore? He's working just fine, other than that little thing he did last night. But nah, he's working okay for me. Unless he was joking around. Unless you're having troubles. But the version that I got, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty steady, pretty stable. Every now and then he'll forget to do packs, but that's why I've not updated my first officer. There's an update.
Sonfire 11. In the 77 he skips all of the pre-flight flow.
Oh, he don't for me. That's weird, dude. It works okay for me. Maybe, I don't know. Cause remember when you told me there was an update? I must have already had the update because I went and looked for the update you was talking about, and there was no more. So I think I already had the update. All right, so that's first officer for you, though. Luckily on the triple, though, we can do the, we've got the ability to do that flow. We've got the, the checklist to do it. So, if it came down to it. Anyways. And then, so I met with, a little earlier before I got on, I met with my team that's going to be doing the programming for the passenger program. I'm going to be putting the form online probably within the next day or two. I'll share it with you guys, and you guys can just, put what you like to, just follow the form. And I mean, it'll ask you the questions, and then you guys can leave your feedback. It is important, so, make sure you put your, what you would like to see upon the questions that you're asked. Because that's going to go back once. I'll probably leave it running for about, a week. And then I'll get all the results and I will submit that to submit that to my guys, and then we'll move on from there. But I can tell you it's not going to be nothing extreme, and as of right now it's going to be hold on. With what it's going to be starting out, there's not going to be a monthly fee to it. So once you pay for it, it's yours. And then once we, if we add stuff that's going to require something monthly, then we'll let you know. But so far, everything we discussed, we can do it to where you guys just pay one time for the program, and then that'll be it. They are going to make it secure so that you can't have 10 copies of the program and hand it out to other people. I don't know exactly the full process on what they're planning on with that, but I can tell you it's going to be like any program should be. You buy it, it's your key, but you won't be able to give the key to I wouldn't be able to just hand the key over to Andy and be like, here, just use my key, because once
Hey folks, we've reached our cruising altitude.
that key gets put in somewhere else, it will stop working on mine.
Snack and drink service shortly. Today we're offering some delicious cold cut sandwiches, which I highly recommend. After the service, feel free to browse our Allegiant Air Shop for some great items. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
And then you're going to be able to pick the airline that you fly for. If it's not on the list, then you'll be able to manually type it in. I'm just thinking some of the small things that I know you're going to see. What else? Oh, so when it comes time for the service for, meals and stuff like that, you'll have the option to make up what you want that meal to be. So there'll be a list of things that you can pick from, or you can, put your own in there. I think they're going to make it where you can manually type in, I don't know, say you just wanted it to be ham sandwiches, and that's not on the list or whatever, right? You could go in and just type in ham sandwiches, and then it would add it to that flight for the meal service. I'm thinking, because I don't want to give all this stuff away from it. I'm giving you kind of the basics of it. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to try to do, and again, with the 777s, you can land at an alternate airport. Andy, have you done the alternate before? Have you ever tested it to see if it actually works out as far as giving you, if you pick an alternate airport, will it give you waypoints? Will it give you a star for that alternate airport too, or does it just take you directly to the airport without like ILS approach. The reason I'm asking is if alternates work, there's going to be the option to have more than one destination with the program. So maybe you're doing, and you'll be able to do cargo or passengers, or you can even set it for both. Maybe you're taking like a smaller group, but you also got cargo and can go to that area. You'll be able to select that as well, but we don't want to add the extra destination in there if it's hard for people to do, you know, I don't know. We're it's kind of up in the air with that as far as how that's going to be. I believe that you can put in your own destination too on your second route. And then I don't know if I've never done this, that's why I'm not 100%. I don't know if you can manually put in the waypoints. You know, if you could, like for a star, then that'd be pretty cool. But and I don't think that if you picked an alternate airport and you had the flight plan for it, like say you ran the flight plan for, like for example, right now we're going to KSFB. Now, if there was a way to where I downloaded a new flight plan while I'm already at cruise, and then I exported it to the PMDG, I don't know if, can it look at that flight plan on the second route, Andy? You know, the way that it does when you set up a flight, as far as the route and the waypoints and stuff, or no? Like I said, I don't know. So that's going to be something that's up in the air, but we'd like to be able to give the ability for you guys to do that. Heck, I'm excited to be able to do this stuff too when it comes out, but we'll see. I mean, this would be the first time that I've actually, you know, went through with fully releasing a payware program. And like I said, the only reason it's payware is because I gotta pay. You know, I gotta pay my programmers, and they've already received a partial payment, so yeah, exciting stuff. And I know that there's going to be some negative feedback. It's just the way it is. People's going to say, well, there's already passenger programs out there, blah, blah, blah. There's self-loading cargo, and there's packs, and there's this, and there's that. Okay, that's fine. But those programs are one, either not accessible, or they are partially accessible but a pain in the butt, or they have some features but they really don't do anything. Like, for example, PAX. PAX is a good program. I like it. But in order to get that program to do something,
Captain John,
you got to manually enforce it.
A passenger is becoming disruptive due to substance use. It seems they might have consumed something before boarding, and it's starting to affect their behavior. I'm keeping an eye on the situation and will keep you updated. Please advise if you have any specific instructions.
This passenger's name, it isn't Brandon, is it?
No, Captain John. The passenger's name isn't Brandon. I'll keep an eye on the situation and let you know if anything changes.
Someone else told me it was Josh. Is it Josh?
No, Captain John. The passenger's name isn't Josh either. I'll continue to monitor the situation and keep you updated if there are any changes.
Bottom line, you tell them to knock it off. If they don't, just, we've got an air marshal on board. Just talk to them. They'll help you.
Understood, Captain John. I'll address the situation with the passenger and, if necessary, involve the air marshal to ensure everything remains calm and safe. Thank you for the guidance.
Are you in contact with ATC? I didn't hear my co-pilot. Maybe she is.
We're currently in cruise. Let me know if you need anything specific with ATC.
I'm just making sure you are actively speaking to them. Contact ATC, report our altitude, and do a radio check.
I can't handle that request. You need to be in charge of the comms for now.
What?
Yes, I am actively handling the comms with ATC.
Allegiant 2182, radar contact, 49er miles northwest of Jaber Airport at flight level 390, heading 179er, Hamersville altimeter 30.24. Allegiant 2182, radar contact, 50 miles northwest of JBR Airport at flight level 380, heading 179er, Hamersville altimeter 30.24, cleared direct Falmouth.
Grand Rapids Tower, Allegiant 2182.
Okay, she's got it.
Radio check. Grand Rapids Tower, Allegiant 2182, requesting altitude and a radio check.
Allegiant 2182, you're coming in loud and clear.
Did you not hear what ATC last told you?
Center on 134.7.
I heard it. We need to contact Indianapolis Center on Captain.
We'll switch to Indianapolis and do what he told you. I don't know why it's been acting up like this lately. It doesn't make any sense. Allegiant, can I get that frequency for Indianapolis again, please?
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 134.7.
Allegiant 2182, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.7.
Brandon Armstrong. That's what happens when you jump the gun, LOL.
Maintaining flight level 390.
No one jumped the gun. What are you talking about? She wasn't talking.
390 with you.
She hadn't said nothing for like over probably 6, 7, 8 minutes. But we're good. She's on it. And it's usually you, Brandon, not me. Usually you're the one like, hey, she ain't talking to nobody. Hey, she ain't talking to nobody. It's that backseat driver effect you got going over there. By the way, that was somebody had emailed that guy. He's calling him a backseat driver. Clearly he's not, but I thought it was funny. Alright, let's see what our distance is. Alright, so we're pretty much an hour until descent. You know, I gotta say though, somebody had asked me,
Brandon Armstrong. That is pretty funny.
What my thoughts are on TFM now and TFM before. And I can tell you hands down that the new TFM is 100% better. I mean, straight, just 100%. 100% better. Do I mind using the OTFM for right now? No, I don't mind. But the new TFM is definitely better. And I do think that it's worth the $10 a month. I gotta see when I started my membership. I don't even know when that's coming out. That way I can make sure. Matter of fact, I think I'll wait till I go and do my flight into 777, and then I'll go log in and see when that is. See, I never heard Indianapolis say nothing back to her either. But I can go here and look.
Brandon Armstrong. It's acting weird.
There we go. Allegiant with you, flight level 390. It didn't switch over.
Allegiant 2182, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
I got comms for now. Comms back to me for now. I hit the wrong button.
Copy that. Maintain current heading and altitude.
Comms back to me. Oh my gosh, she's not even responding. Did you hear what I said? I'm taking comms back to me.
All right, John, comms are back with you.
Allegiant, maintain current altitude and heading. I don't know what's going on with that. It's. Are we supposed to have traffic yet? Because if we do, I've not seen it. CTAF. Why is there a frequency for CTAF? CTAF. Oh well, say intentions tell you your star. Sure does. It says Star, Thor 3, runway 9 left. Then it says drop off, 226.6. Maybe that's the frequency for the... Okay. I'm gonna see something here. Hold on.
Sunfire 11. I'm back.
Okay. Giving comms back to you. We're gonna try a new co-pilot. Giving comms to you.
Alright, I've got the comms now.
Oh God. Let's see how he does. Bit of a different boss, but we'll see how he does. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay. Alright, if anybody, if you're not flying with Say Intentions already and you would like to be on the beta with Say Intentions, let me know, and I will possibly, depending on who you are and stuff like that, I'll send you a link. The reason I say that is because we're limited on how many links we can give out for beta, and I don't want to just throw it to just any G.I. Joe or Jane, okay? So on Say Intentions, you can click on Flight Tracker and you have Live Stats /Hub, Radio Scanner, All Flights 206, Skynet 175, and you can even do a flight airport search. Interesting. There's a thing that says Spotlight, enter that checkbox, not checked, off/on. So we're 207 live flights, VFR 64, IFR 143, Skynet 171, planes 206, 0 helicopters. Says today's daily hub, Minneapolis, St. Paul, KMSP, LECH, WA question mark, what? And then it says SA Airport, EP, yeah, EP, G, I can't tell if I'm saying B or D, but then it said bonus, Ibiza Airport, leave, LEIB, then there's the option limit to maps view. I don't know. flight follow. And you can even, when you make a Skynet group, you can set your group code, and then you can view who's all on, you know, that's a part of your group. You can limit the map to your group. That's pretty cool.
Allegiant 2182, contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
Oh, now we got a helicopter online. That's got to be someone sighted flying that. That is other people flying. Flights around the globe. That is really cool. Oh man. Okay, you can't leave it, so you gotta open the portal to listen to it. Well, that sucks. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I like listening to it. That was cool.
Sunfire 11. On descent into Midlands.
Allegiant 2182, contact Atlanta Center on 134.075.
Alright. Okay, I'm done listening. That'd make my head go backwards. Alright, so
flow completed. Descent checklist. Pressurization. Set. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Set. Landing data. 127. Minimums. 200. Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 09er left. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes for. We can expect to park at gate 84. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions? I'm good. Completed. Descent checklist completed.
alright, so that's done. Let me. Where are you flying to, Andy?
Allegiant 2182, contact Atlanta Center on 127.55.
Contacting Atlanta Center on 127.55. Allegiant 2182.
108.90 095. Alright. 108.90.
Midlands in England.
Good evening. Maintaining flight level 390.
Allegiant 2182, Atlanta Center, good evening.
There's that. Dude, I keep on trying to use the new TFM commands. Tag on it. Last forecast. Andy, he's the man. He is flying in a. I think I'm going to warm up my steak and stuff here in a minute. Bring Brandon. He's the man. He got smacked with a frying pan. Ran his mouth when he should have shut up. Smacked him with a pan because he didn't get enough. Just kidding, Brandon.
11. We'll see how it goes. Using manual flows since my first officer died.
Okay, Andy, you're gonna need to land that without using autopilot. I'm gonna need you to shut off autopilot and manually fly your headings. Do it now. Autopilot off. You know, technically you could do that. I could do that. I could fly headings with it off. All you gotta do is turn on your attitude mode, keep it to about 2 or 3, and then just find out what heading you gotta be on. It'd be a pain in the butt to do it that way, but so wait, okay, that was your pre-flight flows though, Andy, so why don't you go into the settings now and set it back to smart and see if first officer will pick it up? Because sometimes it gets taken off the smart mode and it doesn't do anything. But if you go to your settings and shift tab up, you'll find that combo box and set it to smart. If it might not be on smart right now. Brandon's hiding again. Like Lois said, he's good at that. You don't know when he's there and when he's not. He's sneaky. Alright, so we got 33 minutes till we start our descent. I keep
Sunfire 11. Didn't think of it. When I land I will take a look.
You can do it while you're flying, Andy, if you
Brandon
want.
Armstrong.
If you want first officer to try to continue your flows, you can go set it to smart even while you're flying, bud. Hey, Andy, what would happen if I mean, obviously nothing, but like when you set up TFM, the 737 is on that list. So what happens if you try to load the new TFM with the 737? It just don't read nothing? I wanna feel wanna get down, good Lord. Baby got a groove going all over town. Tell Adriana, I bet you are sleeping, aren't you, girlfriend?
Which app do you want to use?
Messages.
Sending to Adriana. I bet you.
Send.
Flashlight off button. WhatsApp comma TikTok comma group. WhatsApp comma 56 minutes ago comma WhatsApp comma notification button. TikTok comma group 9:30 Saturday 9 WhatsApp comma TikTok comma group comma 43 minutes ago comma TikTok comma 2 notifications button. Activate to expand. Actions available. TikTok comma group comma 43 minutes passcode field 0 and 6 values entered. Secure text field. Double tap to edit period. 4 notifications. 0 2 1 8 2 4. TikTok comma 44 minutes ago comma TikTok comma Emerald TikTok comma fit TikTok clear but confirm show TikTok messages comma now comma Adriana comma no and not sleeping button. Messages message space dictate double.
LOL. I thought you might be in bed. You looked tired earlier.
Inserted LOL. I thought you might be in bed period. You looked tired earlier period. Message text field message text character count send button. Send message send dictate button. Cap I space T H H I N N K space J J O O R R D D A A N N space Jordan M M A A D D E E space A A space G G T T E delete T E W delete E R R E E A T T space C C H H O O I Z B C E E space B B E E I N N N G space W W I T T T A space Y Y O O U U space cat Y cat O your O O U U space A A E E E delete E R R E E space D V E E R Y Y space S S M M A A R R T T space A A N N N D space N T Y Y O O U U space C C O O U U L D N N T T space A A S S K space F F O O O R space A A space B B E E T T T E R R space M M O O M M number slash mom. Right paren, left paren, letters. G, G, I, R, 3, O, L. Space, slash girl. Space. Message, text apps, message, text field, is editing. I think Jordan made a great choice being with you, period. You are very smart and you could have asked for better mom slash girl. Character mode, insertion, space. Cap F, delete, Cap S, O, space K, J, U, string S, T, selected, just, T. Space just F D D O O N N T T space E E B V E E R space T T H H I N N K K space L L E E D D D delete D S S S S
Brandon, he is the man. Smack him in the face with a frying pan. Alright. Lead airline, can we get the weather for our destination along with crosswind information?
Allegiant 2182, Orlando Sanford International Airport, information X-ray, 0053 Zulu, wind 135 at 8, visibility 10, sky conditions clear, temperature 2.17, altimeter 3006.
Brandon Armstrong. Thank goodness I never did get hit in the face with a frying pan, lol.
Advise on initial contact, you have information X-ray.
Trust me. Be glad.
Information X-ray, Allegiant 2182.
Alright, I don't like my co-pilot. I'm just trying new voices. Let's try Steve Dauncey. You doing okay over there tonight?
Yeah, John. Cruising smooth at FL 390. Just keeping it cool up here?
Tell the passenger a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where you come from? What's your favorite music? What kind of food do you like? Do you like flying? Have you always flown? Where'd you start flying at?
Hey John, I'm Steve Dauncey, your co-pilot. Born and raised in the USA, love American classics and rock music. Big fan of burgers and BBQ. Flying's been my passion since I was a kid. Started out in small planes and worked my way up. Always loved the skies.
How young was you when you flew an airplane for the very first time?
I was about 1'6" when I first took to the skies in a small Cessna. It's been a wild ride ever since.
How old do you have to be to get your license to fly?
You need to be at least 17 years old to get a private pilot's license in the US.
Then how did you fly at 1'6"?
Started with a student pilot certificate, which you can get at 1'6". It's how most of us get our wings early.
What'd you have to go through to get your student certificate?
Just needed to be 1'6", pass a medical exam, and get the paperwork done. Simple stuff.
What do you think about the technology where airplanes can fly themselves pretty much?
It's pretty amazing, John. Technology's come a long way, but there's nothing like having a human touch in the cockpit.
I wonder what the chances and the odds are to do a barrel roll in a 737. I wonder what the chance of survival would be if you tried to do a barrel roll in a 737-600.
Doing a barrel roll in a 737 is not something we can do. It's designed for commercial flights, not aerobatics. Not a good idea, John. The 737's not built for aerobatics. Let's keep it smooth and steady.
So what would happen if you tried to roll it?
John, rolling a 737 isn't safe or designed for that. It could lead to structural failure. Let's keep it smooth and steady.
I wonder if anybody's ever done it before.
Not sure, John, but it's not something we should try with this bird.
Brother, I didn't say I was going to try to do it. I was just asking you your thoughts about it.
Got it, John. Just keeping it safe up here. Let's enjoy the ride.
Could you barrel roll a Cessna?
Not sure about chestnuts, John, but let's keep this bird steady.
I said, can you barrel roll a Cessna?
Not something we can do safely, John. Let's keep it smooth and steady.
Oh my God.
Allegiant 2182, expect the Thor 3 arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner.
Expecting Thor 3 arrival. We'll plan for descent in about 20 minutes. Allegiant 2182.
Brandon Armstrong. Check your messages. I just sent one to your phone about a pilot in a 707.
Oh, okay. Alright. Hold on, brother. So Gibraltar is apparently the hardest airport to land at, according to a long list of pilots.
Allegiant 2182, contact Atlanta Center on 124.325.
Contacting Atlanta Center on 124.325. Allegiant 2182. Atlanta Center, Allegiant 2182, evening maintaining flight level 390.
Allegiant 2182, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Alright, hold on, guys. Just, not far to go here. Alright, we're, you want to verify that they had the correct runway for us on our ILS approach?
We're set for the ILS approach to runway 9 left at Sanford.
That is correct. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, John.
Allegiant 2182, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.3.
Switching to Jacksonville Center on 133.3. Allegiant 2182. Center, Allegiant 2182, evening, maintaining flight level 390.
Allegiant 2182, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Alright. Still with us, Brandon, buddy? Brandon, buddy, old pal! Oh, he's a jolly good old fellow. Brandon's a jolly good old fellow. He's a jolly good old fellow. And you can't deny. $100 says I can land this with my eyes closed. Anybody want to bet me? Come on.
Brandon Armstrong. Eyes, I am still here.
bam. I know, Brandon. I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy.
Conversations. Josh, on red, K, we are live. 7, messages. Cash app. WhatsApp. Active messenger. WhatsApp. Cash app. Close cat activate. Default. Paychecks, ready for first paycheck, benefit. Cash balance, $0 period. Account settings for $1 1 period.
Alright, let's see here.
Paychecks, save ampersand invest. Savings, $1 period. 53. Bitcoin, $0 period. 0 Z explore. Heading.
Boy.
Stocks invest with dollars. Taxes pay $0 to more ways to add money. Get direct deposit, get paid up to get bank or wire transfer sent from another account. But deposit paper money find in your deposit check scan with your phone. Auto reload that money automatically. Button. Your balance is eligible for FDIC pass high through insurance through our banks, Wells Fargo Bank, and period A period and slash or Sutton Bank, members FDIC for your balance is eligible. Your balance is discover tab for payment keypad tab 3 discover activity discover payment cash app card tab selected money tab 1 o'clock selected cash money heading account settings for $sign login with period move close edit profile invite friends account settings personal button link banks link tabs ampersand security ampersand
Approaching top of descent.
Limits button notifications button themes button documents button support button create a business account sign up button your balance is eligible cash app closing single Instagram logo period cash app closing single quotation mark as privacy notice Instagram X logo period version 4 period 9 version 4 version X logo Insta cash app your back sign create a business support button documents button themes button notifications button limits button add money $12 500 per week receive unlimited send $10 see cash limits heading send receive add money withdraw Bitcoin transact purchase $dollars Bitcoin on chain get deposit $10 remaining withdraw $2 remaining $5 Bitcoin lightning heading send $999 remaining $999 per week receive $999 receive send Bitcoin withdraw deposit Bitcoin purchase Bitcoin withdraw add money receive send cash limits back button scan close button scan share button Johnny Estet heading share Johnny choose an account button security ampersand privacy button 10:0 close button paychecks ready for first paycheck benefits and cash balance $0 period 36 direct deposit get bank or wire transfer direct add instantly add money to your balance tap to copy account number tap to copy routing number how to use these numbers account details heading off overdraft coverage button off overdraft $0 period 36 heading cash balance heading
Let me see here.
button cash balance $0 overdraft coverage button off account details off overdraft coverage button overdraft coverage sheet grabber get free overdraft coverage again when you closing single quotation mark be ready set up direct deposit for $300 plus in paychecks each month to unlock access to up to $10 in free overdraft coverage period see more benefits set up direct deposit see more benefits button overdraft coverage free overdraft coverage up to 4% in reimbursed fees and covered paper money to priority phones with free international card learn more about benefit take control of your DIG 32 security check FDIC and security your balance enjoy 24 savings at 30 deposit 32 save or invest early payday automatically set aside get paid up to 2 days earlier than automatic early payday automatic get paid up to 2 days earlier get paid up to common question how does it work when you do it how long paycheck what if your pay set up to your balance cash app sponsored free over cash app with cash app borrow loans issued by First Electronic Bank period cash app reimburses ATM fees for all in hyphen network borrow loans issued by First Electronic Bank sponsored accounts are not all closed button tap to copy account number back button money heading savings $1 period 50
Okay. I was just fixing something there. That's what I was doing. We gotta land this old 737-600. That's what we gotta do, sonny.
Allegiant 2182, Jacksonville Center, descend via Thor 3 into Sanford.
Yeah!
Descending via Thor 3 into Sanford. Allegiant 2182.
2182, that's what our name is. Brandon, get it right or don't get it at all, kid.
Hey folks, just a quick update from the flight deck. We've left our cruising altitude and started our approach into Orlando. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Also, the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed. We'll be on the ground shortly, so sit back and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Hey, I think Josh is still in the bathroom. He was having a bellyache. You might want to go knock on the door. Speaking of Josh, Mr. Don't Know How to Answer
Go
Texts.
check on Josh and make sure everything's okay. Thanks for the heads up.
That guy kills me. And the map thing still works with Google, by the way, for location. The street map, or whatever that is. I love that feature. It's nice. It's nice knowing like where you're flying exactly, because you get a better idea of, oh cool, I'm flying over my own town, or oh, I know where that is. But it sucks we don't have it on the other airplane, unfortunately. March 21st. Well, that's weird because it's still working though. I don't understand that. Alright, we're at 26,000 feet. I gotta grab me, hold on. Even make a confession without the rest of them. I can tell you what us. Dun 23,000 feet. Dun 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 dun. 263 knots.
2182, contact Orlando approach on 119.775.
Switching to Orlando approach on 119.775. Allegiant 2182. Orlando approach, Allegiant 2182, evening, we're descending through 16,000.
Allegiant 2182, Orlando approach. Good evening, Sanford, altimeter 30.06. Expect the ILS runway 9er left approach into Sanford.
Altimeter 3006, expecting ILS runway 9er left approach. Allegiant 2182.
Okay. We gotta slow this puppy down, buddy. We gotta slow her down, Brandon. We gotta slow her down, Brandon.
2182, speed 250 knots.
250. Brandon will be coming around the corner when she comes. Brandon's coming around the corner when she comes. Brandon's coming around that corner. Oh, she's coming around the corner. Yes, she's coming around the corner when she comes.
Approach on 185.8.
Oh, Brandon, when I get landed, I need to meet you for a minute. I gotta talk to you about something.
Allegiant 2182.
When we get landed, I'm gonna disconnect the live stream for a little bit, and then I'll be back live, guys. But I gotta talk to Brandon about some important matters.
Daytona approach. Allegiant 2182. Evening. We're descending through 11,000.
1,000. That means 11,000, Brandon.
2182. Daytona approach. Good evening, Sanford altimeter 30.06.
I don't understand where the one person got that if you go too slow, it'll mess you up with your waypoints. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you slow down, you're just going to reach your waypoints slower than you would if you're going faster.
Captain, cabin is ready. Hey folks, as we start our final approach into Orlando, please make sure your electronic devices are turned off and stowed away until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, return your seats
like literally
to the upright position, and ensure your seatbelts are fastened. Once we land, Allegiant Air Staff will provide information regarding
We're
your
at flaps 2.
Thank you for your cooperation.
220 knots. Like, the thought of someone just saying that you can't go that slow, that doesn't make sense to me. Arigato, Nesh. call Josh?
Calling Josh.
Answer, you dirty dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. Hello? He ain't gonna answer, folks. Oh, yeah, he did answer. Hey, question for you real quick, because I'm doing a flight, but so I got the sound pack from the, you know, the one guy where you become a patron. I've got that sound pack, but it says 777-300. Is that usable in the other folder with the 7F that I have, or will it not work the same? Yeah, because I'm subscribed, but I didn't see it. I seen it for the 300, but damn it. Which you would figure they would make it to work, because these are all really, it's the same airplanes. I mean, they're all the same. So with the sound pack, if you find it, you got to modify the files too. See if you can, if you're not busy, see if you can find that and then message me. I'll be on for a while. No, because the only thing it downloaded was just the one. But see if you see anything. If not, I'll keep on looking. Alright, man, I'll see you. It doesn't make sense. They are really the same airplanes. I mean, the freighter is different because it's a freighter. I get that, but like PMDG, when they release the 200, they're going to be going and actually updating all the sounds eventually, and that'd be nice when they do that. But I can't handle that horror. Like, I'm real big about sound, you guys, and if it's not the right, like, if the sound's not that good, I don't like it. I'm big. Brandon, you know, well, me and Brandon both. Brandon, I mean, he was in college for like doing DJing and stuff like that, but I'm real big about sound. It's got to be right, guys. So usually the way I go by things, guys, is I usually like my speed to be under 200 by the time I get to the waypoint that is 2 above the runway.
I don't like stuff that sounds like crap.
No, I don't neither, Brandon. I do not neither. So I'm really just also, by me doing this, is proving to those that say you can't go this slow, like, you got something to learn, my friends, because I mean, I'm at 200 knots, 29 miles out, and that's really where you need to be. Like, you need to be slower by the time you get to where you're going to be landing, because I mean.
Allegiant 2182 Daytona approach, descend and maintain 3000. Turn right heading 240 vectors for the ILS runway 9er left approach.
Descending to 3000. Right turn heading 240 for vectors for the ILS runway 9 left approach. Allegiant 2182.
Like right now I'm at 190 knots. We're 26 miles out. And by the time I get to getting connected to my ILS and all that, I'll be well at the speed I need to be at.
Allegiant 2182, contact Orlando approach on 119.775, fatigued.
Switching to Orlando approach on 119.775. Allegiant 2182. Orlando approach, Allegiant 2182. Evening, maintaining 5,000 feet.
Allegiant 2182, Orlando approach, good evening, Sanford altimeter 30.06.
We're looking real good here, Brandon. I mean, we're looking real good, buddy. But yeah, when I disconnect, Brandon, meet me up there. I'm going to chat to you about a couple things, and while we're chatting, I'll be munching on some of my leftovers from today, but yeah. People used to.
2182 Orlando approach, turn right heading 265.
I know people used to tell you to connect to your approach when you're at the runway that's two above the, basically, runway, waypoint, and they say be at approach, but no, I don't go to approach until I'm turning toward the actual heading for that. Which is 95. Andy, how's your flight going? We ain't heard nothing back from you. Nothing but black down below because it's nighttime, but there you go, that's an outside view. Getting close. Now we'll bring on approach.
2182, contact Sanford Tower on 120.3.
Switching to Sanford Tower on 120.3. Allegiant 2182.
Command beyond.
Sanford Tower, Allegiant 2182, evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 9 left.
Command A on.
Allegiant 2182, Sanford Tower. Winds 145 at 7. Runway 9 left. Clear to land.
Runway 9 left. Cleared to land. Allegiant 2182.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Approach checklist. Narrow reference 308. Checked. Approach checklist completed. Gear down.
Now why it's not reading the ILS, I have no idea, but it's not.
Command B on. Command A on.
Nope. CMB, Command B keeps going off, so. I mean, we're good.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake. Speed brake armed. Landing gear. Down. Flaps.
Set.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Notified.
Landing checklist completed. Flaps 40.
We're just gonna get the auto land. Oh, I know why. We're not gonna get auto land. It's the category 1. Shouldn't be, actually. But it's okay. We're still looking good, so.
400.
I got ATSI mode on just in case.
Minimums.
Auto throttle.
30, 20, 10.
There we go.
Reverse thrust.
I had to do it manually, but we did it.
70 knots. Initiating after landing checks.
Allegiant 2182, welcome to Sanford. Contact ground on 121.35.
Switching to ground on 121.35. Allegiant 2182.
Flow completed.
Sanford ground. Allegiant 2182, evening. We're clear of runway 9 left and ready to
Shutting the aircraft down.
Allegiant 2182, Sanford ground, taxi to A2 via Alpha 3. Cross runway 9 left. Then
Hey
Bravo
folks,
3,
welcome to
Bravo,
Orlando.
Romeo,
We've just
cross
touched
runway
down with a
27
smooth
center,
landing,
then
rated
Charlie.
an 8 out of
Have a
10
good
by our
day.
Captain John. The local time here is 10:41 p.m.
Via Alpha
The
3,
weather is
cross
clear,
9
with a
left.
pleasant
Bravo
temperature
3,
of 23
Bravo,
degrees
Romeo,
Celsius,
cross
perfect
27
for
center,
exploring the
then
city.
Charlie. Allegiant
Did you know Orlando is
2182.
home to more than a dozen theme parks, including the famous Walt Disney World? Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain John, First Officer JD, and myself, Emma,
Submit flight,
thank you
that
for
is
flying
done.
with Allegiant Air. We hope you have a wonderful stay in Orlando, or wherever your travels may take you next. Goodbye and take care.
Execute that. There we go. So that was a good flight. Alright. So what I'm going to do for now, Brandon, meet me on the server for a minute, and then when I come back to fly again, I was going to talk about something else that I'm going to be adding to the lounge, and to let you all know about it. I got something cool I'm going to be adding, and well, we'll talk about it later. So, alright, I'm going to close that. Guys, I'll talk to you in a little bit.